So here I am sitting here by myself today and just looking at the scenery around me. Watching my dogs walk freely, just kind of reminiscing about my time here with Maddie Van Halen and Chloe. Today I'm going to be leaving and I'm going to be heading into Kofa, which is near Quartzsite, in between Quartzsite and Yuma. And I'm going to go out there to boondock tonight and maybe tomorrow, and then we're going to head out to see Ray over in a national park. It is the Joshua National Park in California, and we're going to spend some time with him to celebrate my 1-year Vanniversary. I've been living in a van. This one, for the most part, my Chevy Express, for a few months, 3-4 months, I think I lived in that, in a vehicle for 1 year. January 1st at midnight, if you guys don't know, I put the keys into the house that I was renting, the front door, and I locked it up. Everything was moved out, and I put the keys in the mailbox for the owner of the house, and I called that minute of January 1st, 2021 at midnight, my official move-in to a van, where I started van life. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. We're gonna head towards Kofa and boondock out there for a little while. We got some fun videos coming up with Ray from Van Life Rocks. I'll link his channel in the description below. Maddie Van Halen and Chloe, I'll link their channels in the description below. And we're gonna say goodbye to the Craggy Wash here in Arizona, next to Lake Havasu. We're gonna say goodbye to this area, walk around this camp one more time. Get my dogs, just enjoying this area one more time. We spent so many days here, but we're taking off that way and we're heading to Kofa. Okay, so after a 2.5 hour drive, we are at Joshua Tree National Park, just outside of it. But Chloe is setting up her van and Maddie is setting up his van. So it was an eventful drive here only because Bella puked 3 times. Come here, Bella. Come here. So our little angel here threw up 3 times in the van. 2 times she threw up in the right spot, where it was very easy to clean up because it was on rubber or it was on my fake leather seats. The 3rd time, however, she puked in the bed. So I got the comforter. It wasn't that bad. The 3rd time wasn't that bad, but it's still dog puke. So I have the comforter hosed down and sitting on my passenger seat for the next day or 2 because I got to take it to a laundromat. I wonder what the closest one is. I think I see a town over. I don't know where we're at, so I don't know the nearest town. But we just got here literally 15 minutes ago. I set up camp. The reason why she went puking 3 times is because immediately after she got out of the van here, she took a very large number 2. And that means that the 1.5 to 2 hours that she was hanging out outside the van today after she had breakfast, she didn't go number 2. So I just kind of figured she did. I saw Barrett go number 2, so I know he was covered. That's just the life of a dog owner. We actually have to pay attention to their bowel movements so we know that situations like this doesn't happen. It just slipped my mind today not seeing her do that. And then when she threw up a couple times on the way here, I thought it was just, we sat in a camp spot for a long time and she just wasn't used to riding in a car anymore. But after she gave me the evidence that she gave me today, let's get her back here. Bella, come. Come on. No, Bella. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. So after that evidence she gave me when she got here, told me that that's why her tummy was upset, is because she really had to go number 2. Thank God it was only a 2-hour drive and not a 5-hour drive. But I would have, if it was a 5-hour drive, I always pull over to let these dogs out every 3 or 4 hours anyway. So I would have known then. But she's in good spirits. She's walking around. She absolutely adores Chloe. I think that's because she gives her turkey and ham. And she absolutely adores Maddie Van Halen too. Barrett likes him so much that he just jumped in his van. Come here, Barrett. And I'm not sure that that's not getting annoying sooner or later. So let's see what I'm eating tonight. Like I said, I just set up camp. Got my table out here, the Coleman Grill. And tonight we are having beef and chili sauce tamales. But I'm gonna have to steal a can opener from Chloe or Maddie because I don't have a can opener. And this has been in my drawer, my food cabinet, ever since I lived in my house. That's why there's not a pull tab on it, because in van life, you always buy cans that have pull tabs. So this is the mess that we had to clean up. I usually sleep on a comforter and I use that blanket to wrap myself up with. That's the good thing about having 2 comforters. Thanks, Chloe. She just gave me a can opener. Is now that the comforter is in no sleeping order and sitting in the front seat, I still have my sheets to lay on. They're completely dry. It didn't get to the comforter. I do have the one I'm sleeping with. That one wasn't touched either. So we're pretty lucky in that aspect. But that's the down and dirty of van life. That's just what comes with living in a van when you have a couple dogs, or even when you have kids. I got a friend of mine, Brock, who's got 2 kids, and they were sick when I was over in Florida. And I had to postpone meeting up with him because his kids were sick. It's the same thing with pets. The only difference is that they really can't control their bowel movements like, you know, older kids or even younger kids can. They'll run to the bathroom or things like that, or run outside and puke. She just kind of did it wherever she was standing at that time or laying at that time, which was one right here, the other one on that chair, and the third one, which happened 5 minutes before we got here. Oh, if we just would have got here 5 minutes earlier, she wouldn't have puked. But no big deal. Like I said, that's just a part of living in a van when you have pets. The good thing about it is she's in good spirits. She's loose, off of a leash, which is just awesome to me to have them roam around and just do what they want to do. But we're going to cook up this tamales. And there's a little bit of fire there to burn. I'm going to go walk to these other fire pits here and see if there is some wood left over, because we actually stopped to get wood today, and we usually buy it from a Circle K gas station. All gas stations in Lake Havasu were out of gas or out of firewood, so we couldn't pick up firewood. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this video. We're going to tie it up here. I'm going to go look for some firewood to burn and I'm going to make some food on the Coleman Grill. And then it's almost 5 o'clock now. It's going to be dark in a half an hour to 40 minutes, half an hour to 45 minutes. So we're going to lock it up here as of right now. So it's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. What can you do? Anyway, all right, guys, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one.
Slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out? to you.